like at the top of everybody's list, you know, you want a man who's a Christian and who is going to be a leader in your home. And I mean, that's just kind of a given, but just kind of little silly things like someone who's taller than her or someone who is good looking, probably has a beard. Daniel has a beard. London likes beards. Like she's always she's always jokingly said she wants to marry Josh Groban. One time Josh Groban tweeted, said something about I love you, London, but he was talking about London, England, and London replied to it. He never replied back, but I'm thinking one of these days he might.
Our favorite memory would have to be our road trip to Silver Dollar City on Black Friday, waking up early, meeting at Starbucks, drinking coffee and hitting the road, watching the sunrise as we traveled up north, and then spending a wonderful day riding roller coasters and just enjoying each other's company. And that was the first time that we really got to spend good quality time with London and see her as her beautiful person and her unique self, and then really watching her and Daniel interact together and all day experience. It was wonderful. And Daniel was very brave in riding rides that he was uncomfortable to ride, but he was strong and he was fun. He was a good sport in riding those rides, as London was a good sport in playing the games. But it was a wonderful quality time. Good time to see them as a couple and as each individual person, getting to know each of them.
Yeah, definitely Silver Dollar City was one of our favorite memories with Daniel and with London. You know, what really stuck out to me was the fact that Daniel and London really complement each other. They have a lot of the same values, a lot of the same attitudes, in fact, and yet they're different enough that they really complement one another in how they interact with each other, how they interact with other people. And so it was beautiful to kind of see that firsthand at Silver Dollar City, because as Dan said, you know, this is the first time we had extended time with London and Daniel together. And the result is that they really fit. They love Jesus and they love each other. So that seemed to be the most important.
Okay, the kind of guy that I envisioned for London would have to be somebody really tall and dark and handsome, like Josh Groban, and because she always said that she was going to marry Josh Groban someday, but really I prefer Daniel over Josh Groban. So yeah, I'm glad she didn't. So we like Daniel better than Josh Groban. There are a lot of things that I really admire about London, most of which are her, the godly characteristics that she exemplifies in her life every day. One of these is her perseverance. I just see her as a really strong woman and persevering, and also her compassion. I've always viewed her as a very compassionate person through, you know, as we've known each other all our lives, I've seen her in different situations where she really exemplified compassion, and I think that she has many godly characteristics, and I know that she's striving every day to become more like Christ, and I just see her as a very godly young woman, and very, very admirable.
Yeah, what I admire about her is when I think of her just as a lady. She's very gracious, and her words are kind and pleasant, and she's always looks pleasant and looks nice and always knows the right thing to say, and she's very kind, and yeah, that's what I admire about her the most.
London, you know I love you so much, and I have so enjoyed being your mother and spending time with you. Obviously, we think the same thoughts and say the same things a lot of times. You're going to be successful in whatever you do because people instantly fall in love with you. You care about people, and they see that and they react to that. So I know that wherever the Lord takes you, that you're going to have a wonderful life. You're going to be a blessing to so many people. And I think that that you may not live happily ever after, but you will have joy, and I believe that you will keep God first in your life, and I'm so thankful for the person that you've always been and the person that you've grown into.
London, first thing I want to say is on your wedding day, be sure you have a Kleenex box close by with the word Dad on it, because I'll need it. I get very emotional, even right now. Just thinking of where you are, where you're going to be, and just knowing that the future that comes up is so bright for you. You're a bright young lady. You've got a lot in front of you, and I love you so much. You don't see me cry a lot, I know, but there are some things that do move me. And the love that I have for you is very strong. And just to know that no matter where you are, what your situation is, I'm always there. You know, I'm always either a phone call away, a little short drive away, you know, wherever it is, you know, you're always there. You're always my girl. And I love you very much. And I know that you will be very successful in the life that you have in front of you. I love you very much.
Use the ring.